So, good morning, students. Welcome back to the last topics of this second terminal course. So, this will be the last topic. In this last topic, if I'm not wrong, there will be two video lectures. Okay. So, as part of courses, or else I will try to complete this in one video lectures. Okay. We'll be sharing in one video lectures. We'll try to complete it. Okay. If not, there will be a course will be two video lectures. Okay, so in this video lectures we'll discuss about the parallel line. Okay, so parallel line means one, a line which will never intersect. Okay, they will never intersect. Their intersections are impossible. They will never intersect means what? They will not cross each other. Okay, they will never cross each other. They will never meet. Okay, that means they have equal distance. If this is 5, then here also you will get 5. Okay, here also we will have a 5. Okay, so that is what we call such types of line is what we call as a parallel line. Okay, two parallel line is what? One, they have equal distance. Okay, they have equal distance and they will never intersect each other at any point. If you keep on extending this line and if you keep on extending this line, they will never intersect with each other. So such types of line is what we call as a parallel line. Okay, so you might have come across one idea. We have a parallel thoughts. That means what? Our thought and his thought or her thoughts, okay, will never coincide with each other. Will never come to a common solutions. Okay, whatever I think, he will think in another way. That means we will never come into the point, right? So such types of this is what we call as a parallel thought. Okay, so in a parallel line, what we have learned is what? They will never intersect each other. They will never come to a solution. They will never intersect each other. So such types of line is what we call as a parallel line. Okay, and if these parallel lines, okay, both these lines are being intersect by the one line. Okay, so these lines are being intersect. So this is another line. So this line is what we call as a transversal line. Okay, this one line is called as a transversal line. So we'll get an angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Okay, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8. Total how many angles they will make the two parallel lines? If there is two parallel and one transverse line, there will be 8 angles. So angle 1 plus angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8. Okay, so let's try to learn some properties of intersect a parallel line. Okay, which intersect the properties of parallel line that intersect. Okay, the properties of a parallel line that intersect by that have a transversal line. Okay, so there are three properties we remember. Okay, only remember this. This is very much important. I told you. Okay, so according to parallel line, the properties said if the two lines are parallel. Okay, if the two lines are parallel to each other and there is a transverse, then there is a transverse line. Then the corresponding angles are always equal to each other. Then the corresponding angles are always equal to each other's. Okay, so what is the first point? The first point is that if the two lines are parallel to each other and there is one transversal line, then the first property is that the corresponding angles are always equal to each other's. Okay, that means what? Angle 1 will be equal to angle 5. Okay, angle 2 will be equal to angle 6. Angle 4 will be equal to angle 7. And angle 3 will be equal to angle number 8. Okay, so that is what? These angles and this angle equal this and this, this and this, and this and this. Okay, so every time the corresponding angle will always be equal to each other's. Okay, angle 1 and angle 2 will be equal. Okay, next is what? The alternate interior angles also will be equal. Alternate interior or exterior angles also will be equal. Okay, angle will be equal to each other's. Okay, that means what? If the two lines are parallel, okay, the first property is what? The corresponding angle will be equal and the alternate interior angle will be equal to each other's. Okay, alternate pairs of angles, alternate interior angles are equal to each other. That means what? Angle 4 and angle 6 will be equal to each other's. Angle 4 and angle 6 will be equal to each other. And angle 3 and angle 5. these angles and this angle will be equal, this and this two will be equal. The alternate interior angle will be equal to each other's. Okay, next again, the last property is what? The sum of the interior angle will be always equal to 180 degrees. Sum of interior angle is always equal to 180 degree. That means what? Angle 4 and angle 5, if you sum angle 4 plus angle 5, you will get 180 degree. Angle 3 plus angle 6, you will get how much? 180 degree. That means if you sum these two angles, you will get 180 degree. These two angles, if you sum this one, you will get 180 degrees. So these are the three properties that you have to remember. Okay, and then if you know this three property, that means remaining question you can solve it by yourself. Okay, so let's go with the question. Let's try to solve the problems. So let's go with the question number 1, problem number 1, 17.3. In each of the following figures, this is a figures, okay, arrows are marked to show to the parallel line. Okay, then find the values of x, y, z in each case. So these arrows show that these two lines are parallel to each other. So from here you see angles, these angles and angle y will be equal to not. Angle y will be equal to how much? 130 degree. Why? Corresponding angles. Okay, so if this is a corresponding angle, that means what? Angle y and angle 130, these two angles will be equal. So we have learned this way. We have learned in the previous question, we have learned in this way, right? So if these two angles and these two angles are equal, that is what we have learned. Okay, similarly if you see these and these two angles are equal, why? Because they are corresponding angles. Okay, similarly next, now we have got number 1, we have got y. Okay, so we have got y is equal to 130 angle. Now you see angle x and angle y will be equal to each other. Angle x and angle 130 will be equal to each other or not? Yes. If the two lines intersect, okay, if the two lines intersect, we know that these angles and this angle will be equal to each other. Therefore again, and angle x will be equal to 130 degree. Why? Because they are vertically, this line and these lines are intersecting at this point, and these angles and this angle will be equal to 130 degree. That means what? Vertically opposite. Why they are equal? Because they are vertically opposite angles. Okay, next you see this is in a straight line. This is one line, and if this is a line, okay, if I draw this way, you can get in this way. You can get in this way. Let's say this is y and this is z. Now this is a straight line. Sum of these two will be always equal to 180 degree. According to linear pair of angles, okay, angle y plus angle z will be equal to 180 degree. Now angle y we know it is 130 degree, plus angle z we don't know that is equal to 180 degree. Yes or no? So if I write this one, angle z will be equal to how much? 180 degree minus 130 degree, because plus 130 if you say this side become minus 130. Subtract these two, that means angle z will be equal to how much? 50 degree. What is it? Angle z is how much? 50 degrees. So we have got angle x also, angle y also, angle z also. Okay, angle y is how much? It is 50 degree. Angle x is how much? 130. Angle y is also how much? It is 130 degree. Okay, so similarly let's do next questions again. So please take the screenshot. So this is our Roman number 2. This is our figure. So this arrow represented, they are parallel to each other. Here also you see angle x is equal to 115 degree. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. The vertically opposite angle. You see these two lines are intersecting with each other. Then this angle will be equal to this angle. These angles will be equal to what? This angle, right? So what is it? These two angles will be equal to each other. Why? They are vertically opposite angle. Okay. Now you see angle x will be equal to angle y. Why? Because these two are parallel. That means these angles and these two will be equal. Why? Because they are corresponding angles. Okay, they are corresponding angles. That means what? Therefore, angle y, which implies that angle y is equal to how much? Okay, 115 degree. How much it is? 115 degrees. Okay, so angle x is also we got, angle y is also we got. Now angle z we will find. Angle z, this is our z. Now this is a line. Sum of these two angles will be equal 180 degree. Or we know the sum of, therefore we have just learned, okay, we have just learned that sum of two interior angles, okay, sum of two interior angles in of a straight line will be parallel line will be always equal to 180 degree. That means what? This plus these two angle will be equal to 180 degree. That means what? Angle 115 plus angle z will be equal to almost 180 degree. Or you can say, according to linear pair of angle, if you sum these two, that also 180 degree, and we already know why, right? So this way also it is same thing only. So which implies that angle z will be equal to almost 180 degree minus 115 degree. So which implies that angle z is how much? Angle z is how much? Subtract these two. It will be 7 minus 1, 6. How much it is? 65 degree. Yes, no. So this is what we have got. Angle x is also, angle x is what? Angle x is 115, angle y is 115, and angle z is 65 degree. Okay, so let's go with question number 3. Okay. So please take the screenshot and note it down. Okay, you can see the figures in your textbook also. Here you can see the figures here. Again, once more here you see this is in a straight line, or this is in a straight line. Then sum of these two angles according to what? According to linear pairs of angles. Okay, angle 40, angle x plus 40 degree will be always equal to 180 degree. So angle x is equal to 180 degree minus 40. That is angle x will be equal to 140 degree. We have got how much angle? 140 degree. Okay. Now you see again angle x plus angle y will be how much? Okay. Angle x and this angle and these two angle will be equal, so not? Yes, right? Therefore again angle y will be equal to how much? Angle 40 degree. Why? Because they are alternate interior angles. Okay, alternate interior angle. Now angle, this is y, and we know that these angles and these angles also will be equal. Yes or no? These two angles also will be equal. Angle y, you can also say angle y is equal to angle z. Why? You can also say angle y is equal to angle z. That is what? Why? Vertically opposite angle. We have already learned these properties. That means what? Angle z is equal to mass. Angle y we know it is 40. That means angle z is also 40 degree, right? Or you can also say angles, these two angles will be equal. That means what? Or you can also say, okay, or you can also say here, I'm writing one more here, or you can also say angle z is equal to 40 degree directly. We can say why? Because they are corresponding angle. Why? Because they are corresponding angles. Okay, because these two lines are equal. That means these angles and this angle will be equal to each other. These two angles will be equal to each other. Okay, either you can write this one, or either you can write this one also. Angle y is equal to angle z. Okay, then angle z is equal to 40. Here also we are getting 40. Okay, so once you know the property, that means you can easily solve up the problems. Okay, so let's go with question number 2. Okay, please note it down. Take the screenshot and note it down. Okay, let's see this question number 2. Okay, so question number 2, this is your figures out here. Okay, so here given, we will write the first given. We have given that AB is parallel to what? CD. This AB and CD is parallel to each others. Okay, so AB is parallel to CD. Okay, CD. And we have given that angle PLB is equal to 45 degree. What is PLB? PLB. Okay, so this is 45 degree, and we have to measure the entire angles. Okay, now you see according to property, okay, according to properties, angle LMD will be equal to angle PLB. Why? Because these angles in L means this one, this LMB. Okay, so this angle will be equal. Why? Because they are corresponding angles. Okay, so that is what LMD will be equal to almost 45 degree. We got almost 45 degree. Okay, now again, angle ALM will be equal to angle LMD or not. These angles and these two angles will be equal to each other or not? Yes, they will be equal to each other. Why? Because they are alternate interior angles. Okay, so which implies it, what is it? Angle ALM will be equal to what? 45 degrees. So we have got this one is also 45. So this is 45, this one is also 45, this one is also 45. Now if this is 45, this one also will be 45. Why? Because again corresponding angle ALM, I'm sorry, wait. Therefore again angle CMQ will be equal to what? Angle ALM. Why? Because these angles and these angles are corresponding angles. Okay, that means what? Angle CMQ will be equal to almost 45 degree. Okay, so I'm writing this one is also here is 45 degree. So we have got 45, 45, 45, 45, right? So all these angles we have got. Now we have 4 more left. Okay, so we'll try to find out 4 more left. Before this, I'm going to rub this, so please note it down, this one. So if you have noted down this one, if you have took the screenshot, let's go to the remaining again angles. Okay, again I'm rubbing this one because there's the board is very small, so I have to write it in 2 parts. Okay, now you see, according to linear pairs of angles, okay, according to continue, okay, just continue. According to linear pairs of angles, not according to linear pairs, we'll try to write down, okay, not linear pairs, okay, the chart properties, okay, we know that sum of 2 interior angle is equal to 180 degree, yes or no? So this angle plus this angle will be equal, that means what? Angle BLM will plus angle LMD will be equal to 180 degree. Why? Angle BLM plus angle LMD. Okay, so these two angles will be equal to 180 degrees. Now we don't know BLM, so plus this is 45, we know that is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so BLM will be equal to what? 180 degree minus 45. Subtract this, how much it will be? BLM, it will be, subtract it, 5, 7, 7 minus 3, 3, 1. How much it is? 135 degree. How much we have got? 135 degrees. So this is how much? 135 degree. Okay, so corresponding angle, therefore, okay, corresponding angle, what is it? Angle, okay, so angle DMQ will be equal to angle BLM. Why? Corresponding angles. I'm writing very short, corresponding angles. Okay, so that is a DMQ will be almost, DMQ will be equal to 135 degree. What is got? DMQ we got almost 135 degrees. So these two angles are equal to each other. That means this is 135 degree. Okay, now again I'm continuing this side. Okay, now DMQ we know. Now DMQ, okay, this and this angle will be equal. Therefore again, angle LMC, this side. Okay, now LMC means this side. So it will be equal to what? BLM, why? Alternate interior angles. That means what? Angle LMC will be equal to 135 degree again. So we got this is also 135 degree. So this is 135, then this is also 135. Why? Because LPLA will be equal to again LMC. Why? Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. That means what? PLA will be equal to 135 again. So we got this is 135. So this is 135, this is 45, 45, 135, 35, 45, 45, 135. Okay, so these are the angles, okay, that you are asked to find in these chapters, okay, in these questions. Please copy down. So next question number 3, this one it is also same thing. Okay, so it is same thing like question number 2 only. So this one you try to do it by yourself. Question number 3. Okay, this is same thing like this. Question number 2. Okay, so I'm leaving it for you. Okay, I'm leaving it for you. Okay, now let's go to the question number 4. Okay, question number 4, then 5, then 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we'll go with the question number 4. Okay. So this question number 3. Okay, question number 3 is very easy. Only the figures make us confused. Solutions. AB is parallel to what? CD, and EF is parallel to what? GH. Yes, no. So you have to find. Okay, now forget this one, this line. Okay, forget this line and consider this AB and BC, and let EF will be the transversal line. Okay, so AB is parallel to CD and EF is transversal line. Transversal line. Okay, therefore, you see, I told you what. Forget about this line now. Think that this line is not there. Only this line is there, and this is one line that we have discussed in the video lectures or so. Then if I think this one, then I know that these two lines are parallel, and this is a transversal line. These angles and this angle will be equal to each other, so not? Yes, they will be equal to each other. Therefore, angle X will be equal to what? Angle X will be equal to what? Angle 70 degree. Why? Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angle. Why? Because all the alternate interior, if the two lines are intersecting to each other, if the two lines are parallel to each other's, okay, EF is one line is transversal, the angle, these two angles will be always equal to each other. Why? They are alternate interior angles. Okay, again, okay, now consider now, forget about this line. Let's just think that this AB, this line is not there. Okay, just consider that this line is not there. This line is not there. Just consider this one is not there. Okay, so if I consider these two are line, that means these angles and this angle will be equal to each other, or not? Yes, they will be equal to each other. Again, EF is parallel to what? GH, and BC is CD is a transversal line. CD is transversal line. Okay, that means what? Angle Y will be equal to what? 70 degree. Why? Because it is a corresponding angle. Okay, clear about this one? It's very easy, right? Yeah, very easy. No conclusion is needed. Only if you know the property, then you got the answers, right? Only if you know the property, then you got the answers. So this is our answers. Please note it down. No calculation is needed. Only if you know the property, finish. Okay. So this is why they are called alternate interior angle. Why they are called corresponding angles. Let's go to the next question. Question number 4. I'm sorry, this is question number 4. Okay, this is question number 4, not 3. This is question number 4. Question number 3 is given as a homework. Okay, so this is question number 4, not 3. Okay, question number 3 is given as a homework. Question number 3 is something like a question number 2 only. Not much confusion is there. Okay, let's go to question number 5. Okay, let's go to question number 5. So here you see, this is question number 5. Okay, the question is very easy again. Okay, only the thing is that figures are making us confused. Okay, so don't get confused with the figures. You have to just understand the figures only. Okay, so here we have 3 lines. Okay, and a 3 line, we have never discussed about a 3 line. We were talking about a 2 lines only, right? So we are discussing about a 2 lines only, but here we have 3 lines. Now the question comes, so if I give you the homework, then you will say, Sir Mohan, you guys have taught me only the 2 lines only, and how come you have a 3 question? That means you give the blames only, right? That is why I have to solve these problems. Okay, so here you see, I have divided figures into 2 different types again. Okay, the first figure sorry, this is M, okay, N and M. Okay, so N and N are parallel to each other, and these angles we don't know, right? You're asked to find these 2 angles. I'm sorry, not these angles, it is this one angle, this is X, not like this, okay, it is X like this. That's no. So you're asked to find the values of X, right? So you see, if this line and these lines are parallel and this is transverse, then we know that these angles and this angle will be equal to not. We know that these angles and these angles are equal. We know that these angles and these angles are equal. These angles and these angles are equal. Similarly, these angles and this angle also will be equal. Why? Because they are corresponding angles. Okay. Since LM is parallel to L is parallel to M, L is parallel to M. Okay. And M is also parallel to L. Okay, so solutions. Okay, since N is parallel to, I'm sorry, this is N is parallel to M, and P is a transversal line. Okay, therefore angle X will be equal to 70 degree. Why? Because they are corresponding angle. They are what? Corresponding angle. What is it? They are corresponding angle. And again, and since, okay, this one, M and L are parallel to each other, and L's are parallel to each other, and P is a transversal line. Okay, that means what? Angle Y will be equal to angle 70 or not? Yes, they will be equal to each other or not? Why? Because they are alternate. Why they are equal to each other? Since they are alternate interior angles. Okay, why they are equal? Since they are alternate interior angles. Okay, so clear, this is it. Just note it down, okay? Okay, let's go to the next question, that is question number 6. Now you see, this is our figure for question number 6. Okay, this is our figure for question number 6. You're asked to find the values of X and Y only. It is very easy, the questions are also, okay. They have already said that PQ is parallel to what? BC. Okay, so PQ is parallel to BC. Angle P is equal to 60 degree and angle AC is equal to 50 degrees of triangles. Okay, now you see, do you think if I cut from here, if I remove this one and I wrote this way, figures, I have divided this one into 2 figures. Okay, so what do you see? Since these two are parallel to each other, that means what? These angles and this angle will be equal to not equal to each other, not? Yes. Okay. So since PQ is parallel to others, okay. So considering like therefore, okay, therefore angle X will be equal to angle 60 degree, okay, and angle Y will be equal to angle 50 degree. Why they are equal? Because they are alternate. Interior angles. It's very easy. No calculation at all. Okay, no calculation at all. No calculation is needed. Okay, no calculation is needed. It's very easy. Okay, since PQs are parallel to BC, that means what? Angle X is equal to 60, angle Y is equal to 50 degrees. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next question. That is question number 7. Okay, 7 also will continue here. So the sum of the two interior angles on the same side of the transverse line is x minus 8 degrees and 5x minus 2 degrees. Okay, so what is it? Question number 7. We know that you see sum of the two interior. Property number 3. You can go to the page number. 157 and property number 3. 157. Just about a solved example. There is one property, and I have already explained here also. Sum of the two interior angle on the same side of the transverse line is always equal to 180 degree. That means what? Therefore, given solutions. Okay, given let's say angle A is equal to what? X minus 8 degree, and angle B is equal to what? 5x minus 4 degrees. Okay, 5x minus 4 degrees. So this is our question number 7. Okay, question number 7. So I'm now in question number 6. I hope you have already noted down. So we know that according to property, sum of these two angles will be always equal to 180 degree or not. Angle A plus angle B will be always equal to 180 degree. Yes or no? Because sum of the two interior angle on the same side of the transversal line is always equal to 180 degree. That means what? Angle X minus 8 degree plus 5x minus 4 degree will be equal to 180 degree. Yes or no? So similarly, if I write this one, this side, okay. So here you see, open up the bracket, then your answer will become x minus 8 degree plus 5x minus 4 degree is equal to 180 degree. So what is it? X plus x is 5x plus 6x is so much 6x. Minus and minus same sign. 8 plus 4 is 12, 180 degree. Now what is it? 6x is equal to 12. You send it this side, become plus 12. Minus 12 if you send this side, become plus 12. 6x is equal to almost 192. So x is equal to almost 192 divided by 6. If you send 6, it will become divide. 6 3 is 18, 6 2 is 12. So what is the values of x? Our values of x is almost 32 degree. What is the values of x? Our values is what? 32 degree, and angle A will be almost equal to 32 minus 8. Okay, 32 minus 8 will be almost 24 degree, and angle B will be almost 5 into 32 minus 4. So how much it will be? 5 2 is 10, 5 3 is 15, 16 minus 4. So subtract angle B will be equal to almost 156 degree. Okay, so this is our angle B, that is 156, and angle A is 24. Okay, so in this way, I will give you this question number 8 as a homework. You try to solve it by yourself. Question number 3 and question number 8. Only 2 questions I have given. Okay, I hope you can do it. If not, please come to the schools and clear up your doubt. Okay, you are free to come to the schools and clear your doubt. Okay, so anyway, this is the end of the chapters, and this is the end of the syllabus for the second terminal examinations, and I wish you to study hard and to learn, okay, to know more about the topic. We'll see you in the next syllabus, okay, the next terminal examination. Study hard and stay safe. Bye bye.